morning and welcome to Morning Glory.
Good morning. Today on the show, the latest celebrity and music news.
We will then be joined by the lead vocalist of the hit band The Vault, Tommy Pistol. He will be telling us about his new solo project.
Yes, and you can win a chance to get a luxury holiday for two in Rome by answering a simple question.
But we will be telling you all about this later on.
Anyway, the latest showbiz, music and celebrity news. There's this band called the Red Hot Chili Peppers or something, celebrating their induction in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame on Saturday with the release of a special EP with covers of songs by other artists.
They're covering artists such as Iggy Pop, Neil Young and the Ramones. And this is quite odd because the lead singer of the Red Hot Chili Peppers isn't friends with Iggy Pop, so this is quite a strange choice for the band. In other news, Dappy from N-Dubs has been arrested yet again for punching 3 men outside of a petrol station and putting them in hospital with really serious facial injuries.
What a fool. Anyway, Rihanna making news yet again. She has responded very angrily to accusations over a picture she tweeted last night in which she is cutting what appears to be cocaine on a bodyguard's head.
She's reported to have said that anybody who reports this news will be sent to court and she will not be very amused by this. But as we don't seem to have very much information on the story, if you do, please email us at this address, which is
morningglorychat@youropinion.co.uk. Tell us what you think.
And finally, Mel Gibson has apparently sued yet another screenwriter after he has been recorded foul-mouthing his wife yet again.
Well, he has consulted lawyers about this incident, but he does maintain that it's a basic human right not to be recorded in your own home, and he is very mad about this tape being online.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming Tommy Pistol to Morning Glory.
Good morning.
Good morning, sir. Arriving in style.
Glorious to be here.
It is.
Yep.
Good to see you.
So how are you, Tommy? You all right?
Well, I'm fine, yeah.
Yeah.
Sure. Rocking and rolling. Not by the river, though.
Oh,
Just
no.
on the city.
Great pun. So can you tell us about your unique project?
Well, yes, I certainly can. It's called Rock the Children, and it aims to lift economically blighted children out of those particular areas of devastation, such as Sunderland, Middlesbrough, and Ethiopia. Now, we did postulate on the former two for some while, although in the end we decided the people there were a little too complacent and unhygienic to work with. So we went the old-fashioned rock star route and just picked a map of Africa, threw a dart somewhere, and you get Rwanda. Yeah, it's not Rwanda, it's not Uganda, it's Rwanda.
Good choice. Yeah. Anyway, how is this current project compared to your previous work over the years?
Well, it certainly compares, and then it's a musical enterprise, but you know, I think it's a much mellower type of music, not such a genre shift, but just in tone. You know, it's mellower stuff. It's still got that distinctive passion, I must say. But yeah, it's good.
Fantastic.
Sounds good. So how do you think your fans will react to your new stuff? Because it is quite different, isn't it?
They will react positively, I hope. That you know, this music that they may have mellowed is a possibility with the music, with the tracks, with me. Though if they haven't, you know, also hoping to bring on a younger generation of fans on board the Tommy Pistol starship, on which we will ride onward and upward. Yeah.
On board the Pistol Express.
Yeah. We will.
Anyway, I gotta ask you this, I'm sorry. This ridiculous rumour about you collaborating with Bono.
What is it? Ridiculous is what it is. Honestly, that guy, the noob, as he's known universally, colloquially, in his hometown of Wexford, Ireland, as Onab, I believe. You know, that guy, he's got his head jammed right up his ass. He is stuck 20, 30 years ago, still singing in his head, Top Mo's Tavern, with his bandmate, the Vertices, I believe. You know, who cares about Nicola de Sam and the Wales, you know, all that stuff. Maggie Thatcher's dead. Nelly. Who gives a crap? There's no enemy anymore. This is a time in an artist's life to self-reflect, not to fight. Guy should move on.
Well, at least we've cleared up that little rumour there.
I'll sleep tonight.
Yeah. So now we have a game called Does Dean Know Tommy Better Than Tommy Knows Himself?
There are no bullfrogs under that table.
There is no bullfrogs under the table, no Tommy.
That's the nighttime show.
Okay, I'll record it.
The first question, Tommy, comes to you, and it is, in 1984, you played a show with Van Halen in which American city?
A most Orwellian year, yes. I believe it was Detroit, Michigan.
It was Detroit, for the English people out there.
Yeah.
Yes, it was.
To Frenchify things.
It was. Dean, what was Tommy's first UK number one?
That was Rockin' and Rollin' on the River,
That is correct.
as he gave away earlier
He's
on
right,
in the
give him
show.
a point
He
for
is
that.
right, yes.
Yeah.
Tommy,
Well
how many times have you been nominated for a Grammy over the years?
I believe it was 7.
That is correct, but you only won
That was
4
right.
because of, Cher and the incident.
Ah, the
Yeah.
Brazil.
Yeah.
Genital mutilation.
Dean, who did Tommy collaborate with on the hit single High and Lightning?
I would say, I think it was Gorillaz.
It wasn't Gorillaz, actually it was Steven Tyler,
I
who
could have
is...
swore I saw him stand on stage with a few holograms.
Well, it was holographically induced or hallucinogenically. There were definitely some primates hanging around. I still see them, little red things in the corner of my vision, but
Moving
Let's
on,
move
yeah.
on, yeah.
Yeah. Tommy, how many tracks are on your debut album?
I'm going to go with a rock and roll number there, Sharon. I believe it's 11.
11 is incorrect, it's actually 12. You
I'm
of
gonna
all
shut
people
the
should
land
know
on
that
one.
though.
Sorry.
It's fine.
Sorry, fans.
I was
It's,
not up to 11.
Dean, what was the name of Tommy's last stadium tour in 1982?
That was the Rock the Tour tour.
It was the Rock the Tour
I
tour,
saw him at
It
St
says
James's.
so.
and it was a great tour, Tommy. I loved it.
Yeah, I saw you.
It's
Front
great.
row.
Front row.
Yeah, you would have got splashed by...
How many times have you appeared on the front cover of the Rolling Stones magazine, Tommy?
I believe it was 3 times.
It
although
wasn't. It wasn't 3 actually. It was only 1.
That was taken involuntarily. Look, all I'll say on that is if you walk in a room and there's a bunch of Chaz buzzers there and a photographer, as Mel Gibson says, it's entrapment right there. You run out, you have the right to sue. That is incriminatory. That they'd have no right to do that.
Yeah, wise
So,
words from Tommy
it's by
there.
the window.
So,
I agree.
Dean, the last question comes to you, and it is,
Thank
what
you,
is
Mel.
Tommy's middle name?
Well, according to Wikipedia, I believe it was Gilfrin.
Girlfriend
He went on there and he edited that himself.
is
Do not
correct.
believe it. Lies.
Lies.
It's Carmichael.
Come
I was
on.
named
Well,
after
that's
Hoagie
me
Carmichael.
suing Wikipedia when I
you,
get in.
you lie.
Well, even though
Yeah.
Dean got that last question wrong, he still won. So he does know you better than you know yourself, which is quite strange to say the least. This is the end of the interview. So thank you for joining us on Morning Glory. It's been
Tough luck,
very
sir.
nice to.
I don't play by anybody's rules.
Next time using IMDb. Watch your mic. Anyway, I love that dude. Interesting guy.
Yep, to say the least. But now we have a very heartwarming piece lined up for you by Joshua Jarvis, and it is Newcastle Is and what it means to the public.
Let's check it out.
I've lived in Newcastle my whole life and it's a great place to live. I live near Gosforth, which is literally about, I can get in the town 20 minutes on the bus. Newcastle is an exciting and upcoming city and is a great place to live.
Newcastle is modern.
Newcastle is beautiful.
Newcastle is a small city compared to Manchester, London. That's what I think's good about it. It's like everything's close together when you get in the town.
Newcastle is brilliant.
Like suburbs, like it's not far to get from one suburb to another. Say if you want to meet your friends or whatever, it's a great place to like you don't spend much money just on transport and stuff like that.
Newcastle is history.
The education in Newcastle, I believe, is great. You've got Newcastle University, which is like a leading expert within medicine. They do a lot of medical experiments there. and also Northumbria, which is not as academic as Newcastle University, but I've still got like really good practical courses, and it's still hard for me to get into.
Newcastle is absolutely fantastic.
Newcastle is cosmopolitan.
Definitely as a safe student, everything's close together. Transport's not too expensive, especially when you've got a student card. And generally, just everything's just close together and like well situated.
Newcastle is fun.
Newcastle is nocturnal.
Newcastle does have great nightlife, considering other big cities where if you want to go to another club, you've got to literally get a taxi, spend more money to get there. But within Newcastle, it's all easy access. If I go out on a Saturday, I'll probably end up at Digital. If I go on Monday, I'll end up at Purdue. It just depends really.
Newcastle is friendly.
Newcastle is class.
Newcastle is an exciting and cultural city, and Newcastle is home.
Newcastle is home.
Stay seated, Mr. Pistol. It's okay. Anyway, that's a really nice piece right there. I enjoyed that. I like those focus pulls, do you?
Yeah, really beautiful. But if any of you have any information or you want to speak more about this documentary, then please call us on 0800 56 35 96 8.
Yes. Anyway, sadly for you, that's all we got time for.
Unfortunately it is, but before we go, we have a competition lined up for the viewers at home.
Oh, goody. What is it, Emily?
Well, this week earlier on, we had a special guest on the show.
Really? What about him?
Well, his debut solo album comes out on Monday, but what will it be called? Will it be African Ambient, Indian Decadent, or Mika Lida Huda Heisen Shlan?
Well, I don't know about you people at home, but I'm back in that Mika, whatever the hell that last one was.
Thank you for joining us on Morning Glory, and see you again next week.
Very well, people.